Oi.
Don't go making me throw you back in there now, eh?
Make it quick. So, what'll it be? That it? Fine.
Cara, não tô gostando dessa câmera aqui.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Don't.
Ah, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up a scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Clive.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted.
Não faz bagunça, filho,
Make
por
it
favor.
the perfect little shortcut. Gab's waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Licença.
Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumours all point to... That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gav.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
isso?
What now?
Gangá.
Beast back.
Nossa, pau lá mesmo.
That's better. Better already.
Que isso? Tá se esquivando, cara. Juba de Minotauro.
Another perfect little shortcut, Sid. Straight to a nest of
Café
bloodthirsty
doce.
beasts. Can't be much further now. That's enough.
Garuda incorporada.
Come on. Let me through. Garuda, they're not this time.
Eu matei ele. Coloquei no modo desempenho o jogo, porque o modo gráfico tava, acho que 30 FPS, tava muito estranho, né, a fluidez. O jogo tava bonito, mas fica estranho jogar um jogo hoje em dia a 30 FPS. Não faça isso.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Nossa, o Garvey.
Gav! Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head!
Out of my way.
You made your choice!
That's enough.
Colado. 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 Diferenciado.
There he is! Don't let him escape! Kill the deserter!
Rafael, você tá fazendo alguma coisa? O que você tá fazendo? Tá fazendo esse barulho aí não, né? Tá fazendo esse barulho no chão? Nossa.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late! Gav's in trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail!
We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Ele vai entrar no...
Take the dragoon.
Die, you bastard!
Sorry, lad. Don't know how much help I'm gonna be here. All right. One down, one to go.
Esquiva boa, hein?
Since when could these bastards fly? But what goes up must come down. Bloody time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
Nossa, ele foi arrebentado. Tururum, tururum.
Come on.
Ixi, vai dar ruim pro Gavi, mano.
Shit!
Tá, porra.
Clive! Give me your hand!
Ah, vai cair.
Help me!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
I've got you.
Deu bom. Salvamos o Gav.
There. Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
Tô achando que esse moleque aí, esse cara é o irmão
We'll
dele,
be in
mano.
Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began.
Falei? Olha o negócio. Não vai dar pra ver, né?
He must be stopped.
É o irmão dele, velho.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend! She's awake!
Right.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Calma aí, galera, que já continua. Vamos lá.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Google.
I wonder what it's
Let's get this fixed before someone does.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should make ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
I'll come down as soon as I've got changed, Clive.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get...
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
This whole place is falling apart. Could really do with a proper place of food.
Could have sworn you had more linen than this. Trip to Northridge years.
I see I'm busy here. But I ain't the cook, am I? Look. You got anything needs... Not saying Fordian, do you? And?
What do you?
To say farewell.
Good decision. Better that. You've got a lot to thank that girl for.
I know.
Now, what do you really want? It'd better all be here. And how were you gonna carry all that? You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Off you go, then.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
Make it quick. What do you want? You can thank me later. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Anything else?
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready. Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on. That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Look at the fuse on this. Explains why there's...
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop and... Here! You could... Typical. Bloody still. Better a crumb of... Here! You and these blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now I've got something special needs delivering before... You couldn't run it up to Martha... Only take order...
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of us.
You barely have to step out your front door these days before you're set upon by beasts or bandits. So much for the Holy Empire bringing us a new age of enlightened order. This is going to the dogs.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Leave him in the pod.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
Back when we had proper leaders.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him...
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Very good to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that sword in its sheath.
Ah! Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
That's enough.
Thank you, my lady.
Not at all.
I am.
I'm a friend of Martha's.
Well, I just finished checking these piles when I turned around. If you hadn't come when you did...
We're just glad you're...
I best go and get...
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should...
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it. The trusses are still sturdy.
Thank you, Bernard. We're very grateful.
I owe you my life. Fixing it. Thank you, my lady. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let...
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, all right?
I was supposed to be in Eastpool yesterday.
Já vamos fazer lá, né? Cortar isso aí que...
Ah, you're back.
We did. He's...
It was lucky we found him when we did.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north. He can't keep going. But anyway, I don't have a lot to offer in return, but...
We'd be delighted.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings.
Bora!
So far, a beggar wouldn't spit on him.
Não, mas o cara não tava aí, não. Aí ela falou assim, eu pedi o Uber, quando eu chegar aí, você tá ferrado na minha mão, que não sei o que. Você tá fudido, você vai pagar. Falando pro cara. Aí o cara veio buscar ela, mano, aí ela se desesperou. Ela começou a se desesperar que o cara veio buscar ela. Ela começou a chorar aí na frente. Não vi não, fiquei só olhando na janela assim pra ver se o cara tava embaixo.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there...
Understood.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
Oxi, pode olhar à vontade. É bom tomar banho todo dia. Quem não toma banho todo dia é europeu.
Stuff was for the Golden Stables again.
Quem não toma banho todo dia é europeu. Ah, eu não tenho bunda, eu não cago. Eu sou uma lagartixa. Cago uma vez por mês. É verdade, eu não acordar. Vai por aqui.
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Não dá pra pular.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Óbvio, tem que levar, né? Tem escolha? Então por que você pergunta?
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that sword in your sheath.
Ai, isso foi engraçado. É verdade.
That's enough.
Isso. Onde está pronto? Acho que eu ter que subir pela ponte, né? Isso. Ô, pega aquela goiabada e faz um bolo, pô.
You barely have to step out your front door these days.
Bicha enrolada, né, Ruth? Não dá, mano. Eu não sei como você perde tempo esperando ela. Nossa.
How do? That all, is it?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these.
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way.
Belinha usa roupa que parece até um macaco. Não, queria brigar não.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Vamos, tá na hora já? Ainda tá na hora não. Cadê o Vavá? Mano, eu não tô jogando o Vavá porque daqui a 15 minutos eu vou parar pra levar o moleque no jiu-jitsu. Aí eu nem joguei Valorant. Não tá na hora ainda não, cara.
From Martha.
Mano, é maneiro. Eu tô curtindo. Assim, é um pouco travado, mas dá pra jogar. É diferente, né? Quando você jogou R6. Eu peguei platina 1, ó.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light. It fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
Ô Nix, o Platinum lá no Valorant é bom?
My son, for you shall rise again and
Eu
find
sei que não é aquela maravilha, né? Mas vai dar pro cara, não?
Thank you, Father.
Você tá sumido também, não entrou mais nas lives, mano. Pô, eu tô jogando Valorant pra caramba, isso nem apareceu.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Fresh cuts. Where'd you get these turnips? From over Amber way, are they?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
It was good, honest.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But...
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always... You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
A gente já vai pro jiu-jitsu agora. Tá, tem que esperar só mais um pouquinho pra abrir lá, né? Que não tá aberto.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You know where I left you?
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Come presunto primeiro. Não vai mexer no celular, não.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
Tamanho do cara, velho. Do tamonte.
It's alright then.
Bom, tem mais uns 10 minutinhos aí de live. Dá pra fazer. Tranquilo. Padre.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say.
Fica no modo... No modo gráfico agora. No negócio.
We'll be seeing a few along the way.
É a diferença?
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Vai ficar muito serrilhado o jogo.
You there! Over here!
Não.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. This area seemed a very different place back then.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
Chora não, chora não. Eu fico emocionado.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Sem caguetar, hein?
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosaleth still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
Ah. You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope.
Ah, cara, tá no maior momento de...
It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmacia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
Não lembro.
I said a prayer to Metia and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Man, sliced. Foi tapeado.
We should get some rest.
Right.
É verdade. Vai dormir. Atiça o homem.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Já vai, tá, filha? Vai limpar esse rosto aí, vai. Tá feio isso aí.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Ah, maneiro esse uniforme, hein? É tudo. Traje de batalha cabuloso.
I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Não, já gostei desse uniforme.
If we
Meio
follow the road
dark.
to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Bom, galera, por enquanto é isso. Depois eu continuo com o joguinho. Vou levar meu moleque ali no Gil. Lutar um pouquinho, treinar. E é isso. Fiquem com Deus aí. Obrigado por compareceu. E até a próxima, viu? Valeu, falou.